October, no, not October, what am I talking about? November the 7th. Camera rolling. So thanks for joining us, folks. Yeah, actually I was just about to put a bit of wood on the fire there because it's actually, we've had our first snow flurries today. So, oh, I just need a bit more wood in here. I get this wood from my local Amish pallet factory, and it's actually, this is bits of hardwood oak. Sip of tea, keep my nerves. So what I'm doing is, I've got under this plastic, I just had a workshop this last weekend, so I didn't manage to get down to doing these beforehand, so I'm going to do them now. Basically what we're doing is, you saw me throw these in a previous clip if you remember. These were those GP bowls. These were actually thrown not a pound I think, but 14 ounces. I wanted to turn them, make them into a sauce or a gravy boat, you see. So I need to just thumb these off, first of all, around the bottom here. No trimming on these, they're just finished like that. Banding wheel, I'm going to need that. I've got a few little tools here. A small spatula knife and a knife, a little fettling knife that I was given from a friend who comes down from Canada. I've forgotten his name. But if he sees it, he'll remember. He gifted it to me. Rather nice little knife for fettling. A sponge. Some water here, a spray bottle as well. Right under here I've got some thrown handles that you saw me throwing in the last clip. So here they are, you see. I've kept them under plastic, completely seal them around, and so some of these are a little longer than others. So let me explain. Some of these guys, remember I said I had an accident and I picked one up and it got indented, you remember? So we've got basically two designs here we could be working with. Alright. This is the one I would usually do perhaps. But then I had that idea after squishing in the side of this one on the clip before last, when I picked it up because it was too soft. It gets the handle, you see, further in towards the centre, so it's not quite so you know, if it's got some food in it or something, it wouldn't fall over. But you see what could happen. So this has got handle near the centre. Not so inclined to tip over. I mean, they don't. It's not that they're really badly topply, but anyway. So what I thought was, with some of these, I might put the slightly longer handle that I've got here on some of these, and the slightly shorter ones on the ones that are round. So what we're going to do is, okay, we fettled him off, so what we need to do now is pick a handle. Here's a handle. Oh, there's a handle. Maybe we'll take that one. Okay, so you want to establish where the right angle is there, you know, in relation to the spout or the pouring lip. So just dip your finger and just scratch with a wet finger till you. Let's show you what you see what it looks like. All right, you haven't got to dig at it with another separate tool and then take other clay, you know, other slurry clay and put it on. You don't need to do that. So the next thing is what we're going to need to do. If I can show you this. We need to attach that onto there. But in order to do that, we're going to have to cut the base here of the handle. So to do that, I'm going to use this little spatula knife, and I'm going to cut it. I'm thinking I'm going to cut it something across there, like so. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to offer it up to the. How's that look? Now this is a slightly small handle. This one, perhaps. Yeah, it's a cold day today. Good to be in the studio with a firelight. So just cutting around there a touch. This clay, these handles are still quite nice and soft. All right, something like that. All right, how's that look? All right, see that? Okay, let's take him. Let's dip him in the. Let's dip him in the water. Yeah, this just to show you how soft these are. You see, I can form it into a little marble quite easily. So he's reasonably soft. So we scratched that. Now we're going to take the. Now, to be honest, it's best to do this with this on the banding wheel. Don't try and do it in mid-air. I was trying to do it so. Okay. Well, it appears that where I scratched it to put the handle is not quite. It's just a little bit. Is it? Oh, no, it isn't. No, I was thinking it wasn't quite in the right place, but it's not too bad actually. It is slightly off. It's very easy with this business of positioning handles and things to find that despite your best efforts that you've somehow managed to not put it quite where you wanted. So I'm applying a little pressure here, you see, to get the handle to attach itself to the body of the. But in so doing, I'm keeping my fingers on the inside here, because if I just apply pressure, then it's going to deform this lip. It's going to end up looking like that. So I'm keeping my hand here to push against. All right. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna. Let's just show you what that looks like so far. So we've got the angle. The angle's about right. It's very slightly sort of coming up from what would be horizontal here. It's very slightly up like that. Not too much. Okay, so now let's just take let's take this like this, you see. Work the soft clay of the handle into the body of the sauce boat. You see, like that. Alright, now at the top here, it's not quite so easy to because you've got the there's a rolled rim here, isn't there? So we're just going to have to just lift my finger a bit. You see, you've got to get that action going like that. You see? Like that. Actually, there's another tool I think I'm going to get just to get into that crevice. This is a tool I think from Bill Van Gilder. This is a Bill Van Gilder tool. It's quite good, isn't it? It's a good little tool for hole boring, and I'm going to use it here. You see, just to get in there because it's a little bit restricted, because of that. Now you could arguably say, well, Simon, why put it up so tight to the rolled rim? And that is a good question indeed. Why put it up quite so tight? Why not drop it down a bit? You see, I might just do that. Okay, now just not too much with the sponge, okay, because that's going to bring all the grog to the surface and the sand. We don't want that, so it's better just to have it a nice neat, done with your fingers, and but done well, you know. So now just look at it, and it's very, you see what's happened here? I don't know if it's visible, but you see it's very easy for it to go out of round, you know, out of whack, or whatever you say. Yeah, out of whack. That's one of the nice things about having a rolled rim, is that it does keep it fairly nice and round. Okay, so that little hole there, I'm going to use this tool and just give it a turn, just to neaten that up a touch. Yeah. So I did one of these previously, and you can see this one is, I did this actually I think before the weekend. You can see this one is drying off. I don't know if I showed you this, but this is a little side-handled teapot with the same kind of handle. Very nice to pour with a side handle. Very comfortable. Very well balanced. Alright. So what we need is a seal. A seal quickly. A seal. If you have seals, keep them in a little box and you won't lose them. If you don't keep them in a box, I guarantee you'll lose them. I guarantee. So we're just going to put the seal, in this case we're going to put the seal just here. Like that. Okay, folks. I'm going to do one more, but this time I'm going to put a handle on here. But I'm not going to do that now on this clip, but because it's really a repeat, you see. It's a repeat of what I've just done, and we've just done that one together. I hope that's been helpful to you. And yeah, go to my website, simonleachpottery.com. I do apologise, really fallen behind with getting pots up onto my my Etsy shop. So I'm going to make a determined effort in the next few days to put more pots up there, and also some more tools and tool kits. We used to do a tool kit, you know, a paddle and a sponge stick and a leather and a few other things, and I don't know why we just stopped doing it. So I'm going to probably reintroduce some different kits, so different combinations of tools. So if that's something that interests you, go there, check it out, simonleachpottery.com. And workshops have come to an end here now, but I am still offering 111. That's 1 day, one-on-one. If that interests you, get in touch with me, write to me, simonleachpottery@gmail.com. Yeah. Yes, come and do some practicing here with me. Keep me company. The long winter. Okay, folks. Yeah, just getting this one ready for the next handle. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining in this session. Keep practicing. That's the secret. And I'll see you in the next clip. Bye bye.